There are 14 children in this group of Syrians, and they're stuck. Their country is at war, and they're stranded on the Greek-Turkey border. And neither country wants them. This is the youngest, Abdul Majid. He's 1.
What's your name?
Jawad's the oldest. He's 12. His father died in the Syrian conflict, and he's been working in a tailor's to support his 3 sisters. All of this group fled Syria to Turkey 3 years ago, and they came to the border with Greece when they heard rumours that it was open. In fact, it's only the Turkish side. This river is the border, and the Greek military has been aggressively pushing back people who try to cross. Video filmed by the migrants themselves show them repeatedly trying and usually failing to make it across by boat. That night, our big group of Syrians send us video that shows them bedding down in the open, a couple of 100 meters from the river. They say they turned down the chance to cross by boat because they felt it was too dangerous. The next morning, we go to see them. But the Turkish police, who are effectively directing the movement of migrants and crossings, force us to leave. So we meet one of the mums, Rayham, outside the village. She tells us that they saw 5 migrants returned in just their underpants, having been caught by the Greeks, and that they're worried about crossing the river.
What would you say to people in Europe who say, you're safe here in Turkey, you should stay here?
Of course, someone who sits in comfort doesn't realise how big our crisis is, she says. Turkey is a safe place, but we are living like the dead.
Okay, good luck.
We return them to the village with some food for the kids. Then, last night, they sent us more videos. They say this boat was brought to them by masked police to encourage them to make the crossing to Greece. But they declined for a second time, and the Syrians were moved away from the river and the village and dumped back on the streets. Bargaining chips in a deepening row between Turkey, Greece and Europe. Jonah Fisher, BBC News, on the Turkey-Greece border.